Hi Libras. So we are going to read, oh, that went out of focus there. I'm going to give you just some cards for the month of September as it relates to work and money. Okay, so the very first two cards are the energies that start off September and we start off with the Ace of Earth or the Ace of Coins, and we also end with the Six of Earth or the Six of Coins. Let's start off with the Six of Earth, okay, because these are the energies that are going to be affecting us in the month of September. So this card talks about balancing two incomes. So some people may work full-time jobs, others may work part-time jobs, others may have multiple streams of income. For instance, I know a Libra whose main source of income is real estate plus a job. So for the month of September, many Librans will be perhaps working something that is consistent and stable, perhaps a part-time job or a gig or something that is stable. Like maybe you're doing independent contracting for a major company, and I see the Ace of Coins, which represents a new opportunity for the inflow of abundance. So look at this Six of Earth. It's on a scale representing Librans. A lot of people say that people are in fact dealing with Libras when they get the Six of Earth because of the scale. See this big scale right there, and it looks like you're going to be doing a very good job with balancing money from a new gig and money from a consistent gig. Okay, and it looks like it's pretty good money. It's just that, well, we'll go back to that. So the other card is the Ace of Coins, and the Ace of Earth or the Ace of Coins is, look at that card, look how prosperous it is. You know, this woman, look at that passion inside of the card. She's on fire and she's focused. She's bringing in prayer with her. You see those angel wings? And this card represents the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, or important documents or contracts. That could be IRS papers, or that could be incorporating your company, that could be invoices. Okay, so those are the two energies that we start off with. Now the obstacle is the Nine of Swords, and that's, you guys, so as it relates to work and money, it's stressing over money, worried about it. Okay, so maybe some of you feel like, despite the fact that you have this stable gig and this new way of making money, it's not, you know, keeping you from being worried about money. And so the advice, okay, so this card represents worry, and the advice for the Nine of Swords in Doreen Virtue's deck is basically, it is important for you to cultivate positive thinking, whether you want to or not. Like, you got to say, you got to talk to yourself like, okay, this is the beginning of my business venture. It's just been 6 months. It's just been 1 year. It's just, you know, you have to talk to yourself and say, okay, you know, when in the month of September, if in fact things get a little lean, okay, because whenever you're doing something new, you're going to have some good days and bad days. So one of the things that the cards are saying to do is to save too, right? Spend, save, all right? And I think the people who are in the hurricane now, a lot of them are probably wishing that they would have saved just a little bit more, because natural disasters do happen, right? I know I hate to be the one to say that, but so I see fear surrounding money, but even though I see money being pretty good, and you know, there's a lot of opportunity, for some reason there may be an additional bill. Like maybe you guys have to pay some type of company. Maybe there's some credit card bills. Maybe there's some new things that you've purchased that you are responsible for, and it's gotten you a little worried. Okay, and the fears, so this card just represents fears surrounding money. Not necessarily money problems, but that there are fears surrounding money. And the wisdom to accept help from others, okay, and uncertain self-employment. So with this card, I'm assuming that a lot of you may be self-employed or starting a new venture that will enable you to have some money come in. And the cards are saying here that it's a promising business venture. It is promising, but maybe it's not the time to just try and do this exclusively right now. You know, to kind of think realistically about it. Even though it may bring in a lot of money in maybe 1 month, it may not do that the second month. And so with this business venture, in order for you to stay out of your head and worried with these fears concerning money problems, it's best to just kind of have a savings and to do something else that will make you feel solid. Some of you may even, like I told Leo, some of you may solidify your finances for the month of September. Like you may get your resume professionally done, and maybe you will go to a career coach. Whatever it is, I see you moving towards financial stability, because the final card, or the prediction card, is the Three of Fire. And the Ants and Doreen Virtues deck, it means of things looking very good, but you know, things are going to be looking good in the long term. But you need to have patience at this time. But look at that word, abundance. So your ships are going to come in. It's just that while they're sailing, we might be thinking, they never gonna come, girl. Where is the ship? Baby, did we see something? I need to see something. And you are gonna see something, you know. But Dr. Phil says money fears are never, he says money fears are never solved by more money, because it has more to do with security and feelings of worthiness. You know, that's what the Nine of Swords is about, low self-esteem and not feeling worthy of being taken care of by God. And you know, and there's nothing you can really do about that. If things happened in your past that caused you to have great insecurity, God understands that, you see. And I see the Magician here, and the Magician can take hold of any new idea and make that shit happen. You know, like, again, maybe getting a resume done, maybe getting in some more secured ways of making money. Maybe you'll take this idea, and instead of just getting it from one source, you take it to 2 sources or 3 sources. Maybe there's a multiple stream of income. But what the cards are saying is that more than likely, we're going to have to get into some pretty, you know, aggressive action in September, because there are maybe things that we hadn't paid last, or maybe not things we hadn't paid, but bills that maybe we didn't have at one time that are coming in, and we have fears around that. But the cards are saying that, you know, basically positive thinking is needed. Like, I know that I have what it takes. I know that I have what it takes to make this happen. You know, I'm smart, I'm creative, I'm powerful, I'm resourceful. God is with me. There are infinite ways to generate income. And a lot of Librans are going to be going through a serious spiritual healing regarding money. Like, the cards are saying that make positive, optimistic, long-term plans, and that you are on the right path with this new business venture. Okay, and they're saying there's going to be a great healing with money. And so it's not just about having more money to buy things. This month is going to be about changing maybe our entire relationship with money. This chick I used to be friends with, she don't talk to me no more, and I know she's showing the fuck don't look at these videos. But she had a real crazy ass relationship with money. You know what I mean? Like, she would do some things for that dollar. her relationship with money wasn't spiritual anymore. You know, it's like money had her. She didn't have money. And it looks like we're going to come into, this is like the only, okay, the Star and the Magicians are the two major arcanas here. The Star, which represents hope, inspiration, restoration, renewal, but on a very deep level. This is the Aquarius card too. Some of you could have Aquarius in your chart since it's coming in so strong. And I see that also you're going to be doing a lot of things on the earth. Like if you're going to start a new business, then do more things on the earth. Like get your back rubbed, go for a walk, get your feet rubbed, and deal with, because you know, whenever new level, new devil. And so I just feel that maybe this money that's coming in, or these new bills that are coming in, may cause you to have fears about money, which at the root of it is some people don't feel like they deserve to have security and wealth. And the cards are saying that's a bunch of bullshit. And a lot of those crazy thoughts are going to be healed as you surrender them to God and take some type of spiritual path. But the ships are coming in, Libras, okay? All right, so God bless. And if you want a reading, y'all know what to do. Go ahead and email me at librawoman77@yahoo.com. And all is well. God bless.